Top 20 countries with the most debt per capita. 1. Japan. 2. United States. 3. Singapore. 4. Belgium. 5. Italy. 6. Greece. 7. Portugal. 8. Ireland. 9. France. 10. United Kingdom. 11. Spain. 12. Canada. 13. Australia. 14. Austria. 15. Norway. 16. Germany. 17. Iceland. 18. Netherlands. 19. Finland. 20. Sweden. Reasons for high debt per capita. 1. Government spending. Many countries incur high levels of debt due to extensive government spending on social programs, defense, and public services. 2. Economic stimulus. In response to economic crises, governments often increase borrowing to stimulate growth and prevent recessions. 3. Aging populations. Countries with older populations face increased healthcare and pension costs, leading to higher debt levels. 4. Tax policies. Insufficient tax revenues due to lower tax rates or tax evasion can lead to budget deficits and increased borrowing. 5. Financial crises. Financial sector bailouts and economic downturns can significantly raise public debt. 6. Infrastructure investment. Large investments in infrastructure projects can lead to increased borrowing. 7. Low interest rates. Prolonged periods of low interest rates can encourage borrowing by making it cheaper to service debt. 8. Public sector wages. High public sector wages and benefits can strain government budgets. 9. Defense spending. High military expenditures can contribute to significant national debt. 10. Borrowing to cover deficits. Chronic budget deficits necessitate borrowing to cover shortfalls. Measures to reverse high debt. Japan. 1. Debt per capita, $91,100. 2. Total debt, $11.6 trillion. United States. 1. Debt per capita, $70,000. 2. Total debt, $23.1 trillion. Singapore. 1. Debt per capita, $65,900. 2. Total debt, $387 billion. Belgium. 1. Debt per capita, $52,500. 2. Total debt, $609 billion. Italy. 1. Debt per capita, $52,000. 2. Total debt, $3.07 trillion. Greece. 1. Debt per capita, $50,900. 2. Total debt, $545 billion. Portugal. 1. Debt per capita, $47,000. 2. Total debt, $491 billion. Ireland. 1. Debt per capita, $46,500. 2. Total debt, $234 billion. France. 1. Debt per capita, $46,000. 2. Total debt, $3.13 trillion. United Kingdom. 1. Debt per capita, $44,500. 2. Total debt, $3.02 trillion. Spain. 1. Debt per capita, $40,500. 2. Total debt, $1.91 trillion. Canada. 1. Debt per capita, $38,500. 2. Total debt, $1.48 trillion. Australia. 1. Debt per capita, $38,000. 2. Total debt, $970 billion. Austria. 1. Debt per capita, $35,000. 2. Total debt, $315 billion. Norway. 1. Debt per capita, $34,500. 2. Total debt, $180 billion. Germany. 1. Debt per capita, $33,500. 2. Total debt, $2.78 trillion. Iceland. 1. Debt per capita, $33,000. 2. Total debt, $12 billion. Netherlands. 1. Debt per capita, $32,500. 2. Total debt, $560 billion. Finland. 1. Debt per capita, $31,000. 2. Total debt, $172 billion. Sweden. 1. Debt per capita, $30,000. 2. Total debt, $306 billion. Reasons for high debt per capita. 1. Government spending. Many of these countries have high levels of public expenditure on social programs, healthcare, pensions, and public services. 2. Economic stimulus. Governments often increase borrowing to stimulate their economies, especially during economic downturns or recessions. 3. Aging populations. Countries with older populations face higher healthcare and pension costs, contributing to increased debt. 4. Tax policies. Insufficient tax revenues due to low tax rates, tax evasion, or inefficient tax collection can result in budget deficits. 5. Financial crises. Bailouts of the financial sector and other economic support measures during financial crises can significantly raise public debt. 6. Infrastructure investment. Large-scale investments in infrastructure projects can require substantial borrowing. 7. Low interest rates. Extended periods of low interest rates make borrowing more attractive, leading to higher debt levels. 8. Public sector wages. High wages and benefits for public sector employees can increase government spending. 9. Defense spending. High military and defense expenditures contribute to substantial national debt. 10. Borrowing to cover deficits. Persistent budget deficits necessitate borrowing to cover financial shortfalls. Measures to reverse high debt per capita. 1. Fiscal discipline. Implementing strict budget controls and reducing unnecessary spending can help lower debt levels. 2. Tax reforms. Improving tax collection, reducing tax evasion, and ensuring a fair tax system can increase revenues. 3. Economic growth. Encouraging economic growth through investments in technology, education, and infrastructure can increase GDP and reduce the debt to GDP ratio. 4. Pension reforms. Adjusting pension schemes to reflect demographic changes can help manage long-term liabilities. 5. Healthcare reforms. Implementing cost-effective healthcare solutions to manage rising healthcare costs. 6. Debt restructuring. Negotiating better terms for existing debt or extending repayment periods can provide relief. 7. Privatization. Selling government-owned assets can generate revenue to pay down debt. 8. Austerity measures. Implementing austerity measures to reduce public spending and deficits, although this can be politically challenging. 9. Targeted stimulus. Using targeted economic stimulus measures to boost growth without significantly increasing debt. 10. Balanced budget laws. Enacting laws that require balanced budgets to prevent excessive borrowing.